established in this geometric sequence that our constant ratio is 3. Sharp. So if they ask you to find T6 or 7 rather, let's make it 8. If they ask you to find T8, you're gonna go. This is T1, T2, T3, T4, T5. T6 would be 162 times 3. It is 486. That's T6. T7 will be 486 times 3. That is 1458. T8 will therefore be 1458 times 3. Gives you 4374. Okay, sharp. Now, there is a shortcut, as you can imagine, to find T8, right? The same way we had a shortcut under arithmetic sequences, we also have a shortcut under geometric sequences. What is the shortcut? This is the shortcut. The general term of a geometric sequence, it is Tn is equal to a r to the power n minus 1, where the a represents the first term while the r is the constant ratio. Okay, now since you guys now have the general term of an arithmetic sequence, geometric sequence, I want you guys to find me the general term of this specific sequence using this formula, and also find me T8 using the formula. I'm giving you guys 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Let's go. I asked you guys to find the general term of this specific geometric sequence. So using its general formula or general term. So we go Tn is equal to, our a is the first term, in this case 2, dot our r is the constant ratio, then n minus 1. Now, please note that you cannot go 2 times 3. That's illegal. Because if you go 2 times 3, you're going to get 6n to the power n minus 1. Now, this n to the power n minus 1 affects the entire 6, right? But here, it doesn't affect the 2. So, it would be criminal of you to multiply these two. So, you just leave them like that. Eh? Are we happy? The only time you would have done something is if you also had a 3 there. So that means you are going to apply the law of exponents that says a to the power m times a to the power n equal to, you write one thing, you add the exponents, right? So you're going to go 3, this is 1, right? 1 plus n minus 1, this will give you 2 to the power n. That's the only time you would have sort of connected these two. Otherwise, if the bases are not the same, you leave them as they are. Rakwan? All of us, yeah? Right. Delicious, delicious. Sharp. So this is the general term. You get marks for that. So now you're looking for T8. Let's see if we're going to get the same answer. So we're going to go T8. Wherever this thingy, we put 8. Let me use my calculator. Gives me 4,374, which matches what we got earlier. So now we are comfortable. All of us know what this formula does indeed work. Sharp. Let's do another example. Consider the sequence below and answer the questions that follow. You guys, you must get used to this handwriting. We know that it's messed up, but yeah, get used to it, please. We've got let's see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. First question. Find the general term. 2, it's basically the whole Tn equal to what. That's the general term or the nth term. Sometimes we call it the nth term. Find T10. or let's just say T5. 5 and T100. Yeah. Okay, 4 minutes again. The time starts now. Who doesn't understand the question? All of us are happy, yeah? Practice makes perfect. Eh? So I'm giving you all of this because I want you guys to practice. It would be criminal of me to just do it and then you guys won't have enough practice to yourself. It's very similar to when you teach someone how to ride a bicycle. The first time you teach them, when your dad was teaching you, your uncle, your father or sister. But when they teach you, right, they show you, oh, you just ride it and cycle, just do this. You're like, oh, that's easy until you ride it yourself. You see what I mean? So it's important for you to practice yourself. I got it. Sharp. 4 minutes again. Time now is 54. You finding T100, T100, T5 and T100, and T100, and also find me T100 divided by T5. Okay. Sharp. 4 minutes. Time now is 13:55. You should be done by. I'm giving you five. You should be done by 2 o'clock. Okay. Charlie, you can just pause for now. We'll do the answers together when everyone is done. At 2. So 5 minutes. Let's go before 2. I believe in you. You're gonna get everything right. So yeah, I believe in you. I believe if you don't have faith, right? Yes. 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 Until 2 o'clock. Until after 5 minutes. Yes. I just want to say I believe in you guys, ne? I believe in you guys. I've got faith in you. If your faith is little, ne? Then use the faith I have in you to get everything right. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. 5 minutes. 2. Work together. Thank you for the attempt. Right, let's get into the question. The question says, consider the sequence below and answer the questions that follow, not follows, that follow. -2, let's fix the handwriting, it is atrocious. We've got -2, -1, and -1/2. Find the general term, right? Tn. So first of all need to establish. No, no, no. You don't have to. You just check. I get. Yes, you work together and just check. Proper stuff. Proper stuff. Yeah. So, as I said at the beginning, or when you come across a sequence, you don't know whether or not it is arithmetic or geometric. You always start by checking if it is a arithmetic. But how to move if how they sort of move from -1, -2 to -1. They plus 3. They plus 3. And how to move from -1 to this? They couldn't have plus 3. So therefore, it can't be an arithmetic. You always check. Okay. So chances are it is a geometric. Let's see if that is the case. So if I want to know what they multiply 2 by to get a minus 2 by to get -1. So if I don't see that, like if I'm not really good at like mental maths, I could calculate. I go the previous number. Sorry, the next number minus divide by the previous number. -1 divided by -2 gives me 1/2. So therefore, they multiplied this by 1/2 to get to the next. Let's see what they multiply this by that. What they multiply this by to get -1/2. We go -1/2 divided by -1. It gives us an answer of 1/2. So therefore, the constant ratio is 1/2. Now you can conclude that this is indeed a geometric sequence. Now let us go ahead and answer the first question, but find the general term. So the general term is Tn equals a to the power r, a r to the power -1, n -1. A is the first term, in this case -2. Our r is 1/2. O to the power n -1. Okay, that's your general term. Please do not go cancel, cancel. Why? If you go cancel, cancel, you're going to be left with -1 in brackets n -1. But the n -1 never affected the -1. You understand what I mean? So you are making a lot of maths violations. So leave it as is, because I told you the only time you put these two together is when this and this are the same thing. Are we good? Sharp, sharp. So this is your general term. Ne? You can simplify it further. I want to show you shortly, but I just want to do these questions. So this is your general term. Now let's go ahead and answer question B, T5 and T100. So T5 will be equal to minus 2, 1 over 2 to the power, let's start with 5, yeah? You can put a 4 there because it's 5 minus 1, 4. It gives us an answer of, let me just quickly calculate. Gives me an answer of minus 1 over 8. Did you guys get that, all of you? Yes, no? Yes, yes, yes. Proper stuff. Let's go to T100. 99. Did you guys get minus 3, 1 point, minus 3.1, 6 exponential minus 30? Did you guys get that? Proper stuff. Please, next time from now on, since you're a Raghob education student, how do you pronounce this? It is minus 3.16 exponential minus 30. Don't say times 10 to the power. Exponential minus 30. Minus 3.16 exponential minus 30. Sharp. So this is what we got, and then after that, the next question asks us to go T100 divided by T5. You don't remove this from your calculator, just go divide by minus 1 over 8. This gives you an answer of 2.52 exponential minus 29. That is your answer. Okay, that's how you go about this. And guys, please note that when you punch these things, into your calculator, since you've got 1 over 2 there, to make it easy for you to punch, just make this thing 0.5 so that you punch quick. 0.5 to punch quick, okay? That's a tip. Save. So you're going to save 5 seconds here. You're gonna say 5 seconds here. This accumulates to 10 seconds. You're gonna do the same. You're gonna follow the same practice with all other questions. Eventually, you find that you save 30 minutes. In my final exam in matric, it took for the 3-hour exam. I finished the exam in 1 hour 30 minutes. So, because I got into the habit of adopting or rather adopting this practice, so I saved a lot of time. Okay, sharp. Let us move. What I wanted to show you again is that this can be simplifiable because we've got a two. It is simplifiable. I've got a 2. I've got a 2 here. I've got a 2 there. What I can do is I can apply the law of exponents that says a to the power minus 1 is equal to 1 over a, right? Or another way put, a to the power minus n is equal to 1 over a to the power n. Do you guys remember this? Okay, so I'm going to transform this like that. Let me put it there so that you guys can see it. Look at how I transform it, minus 2. I write this as 2 to the power minus 1. Okay, minus 2. Then apply this law of exponents. A to the power m to the power n is equal to a to the power m times n. You simply multiply the two exponents. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to multiply this by this. So obviously the 1 affects everything. Now you're going to multiply it like so. Because this 1 minus 1 affects both of them. Do not just put it like this. That's illegal because it's only going to affect the n and not the minus 1. Are we happy, all of us? Sharp, sharp. So it is equal to minus 2. 2 to the power minus 1 times n is minus n. Minus 1 times minus 1 is plus 1. Then you can apply this law of exponents. A to the power m times a to the power n, right? So I've got a 2 there. I'm going to go 2 to the power 1 plus minus n plus 1. The plus doesn't affect anything, so it's just going to be minus n plus 1. This will give you minus 2 to the power minus n plus 2. So this is the simplified version of this. In the exam, the answer would look like this. It wouldn't look like that. But they'll still give you the mark, but it's always nice to sort of simplify it that far. Let's see if we get the same answer. Let us test T5. Can you guys test T5 for me and tell me if you get the same answer? Bro, basta. Yes, nice. Let me save this. Any questions?